As the day begins, the world awakens with a sense of calm and serenity. A new dawn breaks, casting a gentle light over the landscape, inviting us to pause and reflect. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by the world around you, like everything is chaotic, and you just need a place to turn for strength and guidance? In those moments we often seek clarity, a voice that cuts through the noise and reminds us that we are not alone. Psalm 5 is David's cry for guidance and protection, and it reminds us that we can approach God with confidence, even in times of confusion. Psalm 5 starts with a plea. Give ear to my words, O Lord, consider my groaning, give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray. David is pouring out his heart to God, asking him to listen and consider his deepest worries. Isn't it comforting to know that the God of the universe listens to our prayers, even our groanings, the words we can't quite express? He is our King, and he cares about every detail of our lives. What are you struggling with today? What burdens are you carrying that feel too heavy to bear alone? Take a moment to speak to God, just as David did. Remember, you don't need perfect words. God listens to the cries of your heart. As the morning dew graces the earth, it symbolizes renewal. In verse 3, David says, O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch. There's something beautiful about starting each day with God. David knew the importance of beginning his mornings by seeking God's presence, offering his prayers like a sacrifice and waiting expectantly. When we start our day with God, we align our hearts with his purposes. We prepare ourselves to face whatever comes our way because we know we have his guidance. Pause for impact. How do you start your mornings? Do you rush into the day without a second thought, or do you take time to pause and seek God's wisdom? Let's make it a habit to lift our voices to him each morning, to seek his presence and wait expectantly for his direction. Psalm 5 also reminds us that God is our protector. In verse 11, David says, But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing for joy, and spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exult in you. Isn't it amazing to know that we can find refuge in God? He is not only a listener but also a defender. When we place our trust in him, we can find joy and safety, no matter what challenges we face. If you feel vulnerable today, remember that God is your refuge. You can run to him and he will cover you with his love and protection. He invites us to rejoice, even in the midst of trials, because we are safe in his hands. So today, let's follow David's example. Let's bring our prayers to God each morning and trust him to guide us. Let's find our joy and refuge in him, knowing that he hears us and protects us. Are you ready to start your day with God? Take a moment right now, wherever you are, to lift your heart to him. He's waiting and he's listening. If this message touched you, share it with someone who might need a reminder that God hears their cries and offers them his protection. And remember to like and subscribe for more devotionals to help you grow in your walk with God. Until next time, may you find peace in his presence.